your screen, and it's going to be a higher start. 22,410, 73,900 or so on the Sensex. So that's the Nifty and the Sensex, the first rates which are coming up. It's all going to be about individual stocks and not large cap names, by the way, except Reliance maybe because of the earnings. But apart from that, lots of smaller names, right? Mid caps and small caps. Reliance is absolutely flat. Sensex is up 200 points. Nifty is up 80 points. So this is a very strong start once again this Tuesday morning that we are getting. And mid-cap index is up 0.5%. I think the small-cap index starts about 0.5% higher as well. Sonia is on the wall with more rates. Sonia.
Well, thanks a lot for that. So let's start with the big boy Reliance, right? So taking a look at the numbers now, the stock is up in the green, just a tad bit actually flat with a bit of a positive bias. Vodafone Idea, the FPO got a very strong demand of 1.25 lakh crores. So the stock is up almost 2.5% in trade right now. Bharti Airtel has been at a fresh 52-week high for the last couple of days, continues to inch higher. In fact, Indus Towers also, let's take a look at that one. The entire telecom piece has been very, very strong lately, and there continues to be traction over there, especially after, Reliance's numbers. So Indus Towers, look at that, 4% higher now on that particular name. M&M Finance, on the flip side, the company has delayed its earnings board meet after that 150 crore fraud at the Northeast branch. So M&M Finance down 6.5%. RR Kabel has terminated the employment of Dinesh Agarwal, who is the CEO, with immediate effect. So that stock is down almost about 2.5%. As I said, big earnings tomorrow. There's Axis Bank and HCL that will be reporting their numbers. Both those stocks in focus now, trading a tad bit in the green. You have Tejas Networks, which was a very robust Q4 for the company. So Tejas Networks up almost about 14% odd. Inox Wind will consider a bonus issue, so that one is up almost about 4% odd. And there is margin compression that we've seen for Kesoram Industries, so that stock is down almost about 0.7%. But it's all about specific stocks. Otherwise, it's pretty strong opening for the market. Look at that, now at 22,400. Back to you.
All right, Sonia, thanks a lot for that. Well, a few stocks that are flying away as we speak. You have Eicher Industries. That stock is up close to around 6.5%. I'm not sure whether or not there's news flow, but volumes as well fairly high out there. Anup Engineering is up close to around 7.5%. So that's another stock that's coming on the radar. Inox Wind Energy, as Sonia mentioned, that's up close to around 5% odd. But volumes very, very tepid out there. Parag Milk Mangalam told us that sometimes, when a milk company comes out, dairy-based company comes out with a good set of numbers, it has some rub-off. And Parag Milk, I think, was up close to around 2% initially. So that stock is still up close to around 2.5%. Sterling and Wilson, well, the stock is higher. I think the promoter entity, they have some debt restructuring that comes up towards the end of May. So that stock, in fact, as well will be on your radar. So that one's up close to around 6%. Besides that, GSPL, that one got clonked back yesterday. It's trying to pull back up close to around 2%. There have been some downgrades as well that have come in there. But that stock is now up close to around 3.5% as we speak. And NCC from the frontline names is up 2.5%. So a good start, Prashant. The benefit of having shorts in the system will be that if we can sustain at higher levels, those shorts are going to get squeezed out. And keep in mind, it's expiry week.
No, absolutely. And I think, we'll see because we are right into those levels now. 22,400, 22,500. It's been a sharp and, furious recovery from the lows over the last couple of days. And actually exactly 2 days, right? I mean, Friday, of course, from the lows, the market came up very nicely. And, can't complain this morning as well. Market breadth is 7:1 in favor of advances, although it's a little early in the day to really emphasize that point. What else? Tejas, of course, is going up 13%. Big volume. Number one volume-led gainer, by the way. Indus Tower is number 2 with a 4% pop, 363. We were discussing Sterling Wilson Solar in the morning, 6%, 656 there. That's looking good. Inox Wind, Sonia was mentioning, 6% in the green. There is TRIL, what else but another 5% circuit. 732 on transformers and rectifiers. Skipper is up about 2%. Hudson is up 7%. So, yeah, I mean, this is a lot of it, of course, is earnings related, but it's looking good overall. On the downside, M&M Finance has already been mentioned, and we've got Cochin Shipyard, which is down. I think Aster DM has got some corporate action it's showing a big cut. Will come up on your screen. Indigo is down 0.5%. IIFL is back at $400, so down about 2%. The low, of course, was a little over 350 rupees. Rallis India, Sangvi Movers are some of the others which are down between 3 and 4.25%. at this point in time. So that's a start that you have with a 60-point higher kind of move, 22,400 on the index.
Yeah, as the DM,
Sorry.
you're correct. It's gone a special dividend. It's gone ex special dividend. So that explains why that stock is low. 118 rupees is the adjustment. So actually, the stock is higher.